Hopefully the fucking video works this time. This is the third time I've had to record it because it's just not going to capture for me for some reason. But this is the D.Va rework. We're going to try to run it through as quick as possible, show you what's new, show you what's changed, and go through the brand new talent tree. So we're at level 20. Keep in mind all the numbers are relative to that. It's not going to be super amazing right away. So curb your expectations. Anyway, D.Va did get some base changes. Her mech now walks at 100% move speed instead of the 80% move speed that it was walking at before. And to compensate for that, they have reduced the duration and move speed on boosters. So boosters is going to be your main form of travel, getting in between lanes and getting to places that you want to go. But now that you have 100% move speed, you're not going to be the slow turtle shitter that you were before. Good stuff. Now, Defense Matrix also got a change. We are going to be able to re-target where we put it, and that is going to be ungodly helpful when the time comes that you need to stop moving D.Va and place her Defense Matrix on a right target. You know what I'm saying? Used to be a pain in the ass because you just have to move around, and they could just kind of sidestep the ability, which wasn't my favorite thing in the universe. Self-destruct, I don't think this has changed much. Oh, I never knew that. Okay, so you're going to deal more damage towards the center of the ability and less damage on the outside. So that's really cool. Do one of those. Yeah, it did more damage to the middle guy than it did to the left guy. Interesting. Stop shooting people. I'm not ready to shoot people. Yeah, and then, anyway, sorry. So when you're generating self-destruct charge, you're going to get 1% charge for every 2 seconds you spend auto-attacking, and you're going to get 25% per 100% of your health bar that you lose. So, at level 20, we have to lose about 5,000 health to get 25% of the mech charge, if we're getting it in that way. Obviously, doing it with your auto attacks is better, but you can also reduce the damage that you're receiving with your defensive matrix, and you're still going to get the maximum amount of damage that you would have received towards the self-destruct charge. So let's say you're taking 100 damage, but you're reducing it by 50% with the defense matrix. You're still going to get 100% or 100 damage towards your self-destruct cooldown, if that makes sense. It's complicated, I know, but that's how it works. So, the other thing about defense matrix, they changed. It used to reduce by 75%. Now it only reduces by 50%. I'm assuming that nerf was because you can retarget it now, and it's a lot harder to get it on the right people, or it is easier than it was before. So, good change there. I'll take the nerf for that, the retargeting. Our ults are going to be Bunny Hop and Micro Missiles. We've removed Big Shot from the ult choices because it is now on D.Va baseline. She's going to get Big Shot all the time when she's in pilot form. Bunny Hop has effectively been reduced by 20 seconds. Fuck, 2 numbers. And they have changed it from slowing people for the duration to every 4th consecutive hit on a hero, we're going to deal 100% bonus damage, and we're going to stun them for 0.5 seconds, which is really helpful because D.Va is completely unstoppable while this is all going on, and she's not slowed at all when doing this. So you can see how she could just kind of run into an enemy team and be a nuisance with those stuns and that damage. It's pretty fucking cool. Micro Missiles, I don't think is very good, but I guess I kind of can show it to you. There you go. It gets 2 charges. There are 5 seconds between charge usage. So we'll turn cooldowns off. You can see. There you go. 5 seconds before we can use number 2. Got it. Neat, right? It slows. It deals damage. It's usable a lot. Really, it just feels like another basic ability to me. I'm not in love with it. I do like that it's new and that it's changed Big Shot. but at the same time, kind of like, yeah, whatever. Missiles are missiles. Yeah, anyway, reset the talents. Let's see. So what I've been going with normally is, build-wise, we're going to go liquid cooling at 1, rush down, get on the point, bunny hop. Then we're going to take good to go, in for the kill, and 20 is difficult because stop and pop is the most fun talent on the tier, but headshot and ablative armor are going to be very, 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 very good. So healing for 45% of the damage that you take from abilities. As a hero that wants to take damage and just get in, it's very important to have that heal, I think. Same goes with headshot, especially if you're picking up pew 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 at 13, getting this damage increase and getting the cooldown reduction. They nerfed the cooldown of Big Shot from 4 seconds to 6 seconds. So now, instead, what they're doing is saying, here's level 20, you get 75% more damage on this ability, and we'll give you the old cooldown back. You just have to wait a little bit longer. There you have it. It's just like, okay. I get that it's good. It's just boring. Stop and pop is our ult upgrade. And what this is going to do, it used to be when you were standing still with bunny hop, you would do extra damage. Now, since you're already doing extra damage on the 4th hit, if you hit S just to stop, you can see the duration bar has gone away. We're just going to completely pause the duration of the ability. We are going to stun and deal damage to anybody in the circle while being unstoppable for as long as we want, as long as we don't move. And then when we start moving again, the duration comes back. Pretty cool. I really, really, really like it. I need to move the medallion again. It's good stuff. So as far as 20 talents go, that's my favorite. The other two are very good. I think it's going to be hard to pick between the passive upgrades and the ult, which is a little bit frustrating. But anyway, the reason that I'm going with this build is because at the end of the day, D.Va's an offlaner. Right? She's all about soaking. She's all about picking up the XP. She's all about engaging the fight about halfway through because she's a bruiser. She's dealing damage, but she's not dealing easy damage. And she's also not tanky enough to just run in, create the fight for her team. So, but as an offlaner, number one, liquid cooling is broken. This is such an amazingly good talent that I think you're going to have to pick it no matter what you do. So you're taking, number one, you are reducing your healing fountain cooldown from the 2 minutes that it is already at and changing it to 50 seconds. Now, not only do you do that, you are changing that need to actually go to your fountain with the ability that you could just activate wherever you are on the map, and you're going to get the healing fountain effects plus 25%. So we're going to get 25% health back. Punch me, yeah, do it. No, not that punch. The regular ones. Here we go. Thank you. So we're about 50% of our health bar right now. Nope, go away. Now we hit the 1 key. We're going to get all of that back. Holy shit. Tell me that is not the most busted thing in the entire universe. It's a good thing she doesn't have mana because this talent never would have made it to live if she had to use a mana bar. But anyway, you can only use this in mech mode, and it's basically just to keep you alive while you're soaking lanes and you're fighting off the other bruiser, soaker, whatever have you. Just makes her a better laner, makes her more sustainable, makes everything better for the character. Pro moves is good, I guess, if you're taking a lot of damage. If you're taking a lot of small damage, because you're going to get a lot of move speed and a lot of armor, but it falls off very fast. So I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. Full metal is just like leeching rounds. You're getting health when you are in bonus damage range. When you're in melee range, you're going to be doing extra damage with your autos, so they're going to heal you, and you get 10% max health. Cool, I guess. Liquid cooling still the best. And again, in this vein of, soaking lanes, being the person who picks up the minions and the XP for the team, rush down, the max health damage that you're doing that healing Diva is very good. I'm not going to tell you that that's not a reason to pick this talent, because it's good. I like it. And it's very early on, so it's going to be super helpful. But boosters are going to deal 100% increased damage to non-heroic enemies, which means that when we go slap those minions up top here, I'll show you. They're pretty much dead. Can you spawn more minions, please? There's the bonus damage from the melee range. As you can see, it's got a little indicator. There we go. Boost. Just like that, all the minions are basically dead. And it took no time whatsoever to get rid of them. That is crazy. So Diva used to have okay clear, because she was mostly doing it with her auto attacks, and you'd still use boosters, but you had to pick a specific talent to increase the damage to make it happen. Now, they're just baking that extra damage into this talent and giving you % max health damage on top of it. So it's so good. It's just worth it all the time. Get on the Point is going to be giving move speed to your allies that are near you while you're casting boosters. So when you take off, they're all going to get 20% move speed with you. And then the more important part is that after not taking damage for 3 seconds, we're going to get our booster cooldown by 100% faster. There you go. We're effectively reducing it from a 10-second cooldown to a 5-second cooldown. Pretty good. And you can imagine going in between lanes on maps like Towers of Doom, Cursed Hollow, blah, blah, blah. Your rotations are going to be really quick because you're not going to be taking damage. You're going to be getting there. You're going to be killing the wave really fast with the boosters and the auto attack damage. So Diva's clear just shot through the roof. Almost, I don't know necessarily if it's double soaker levels yet, but it is insanely high. Yeah, so that, again, I think is going to be your number one talent priority at this tier. Bunny Hop, obviously, I think it's better than Micro Missiles. At 13, good to go. I guess we need to get out of our mech here. We can do that by toggling the cooldowns, blowing it up. So at 13, we're going to get good to go. Good to go. Please don't punch me. I'm just a tiny person. There we go. We're going to unlock both our Q and our W abilities with Diva. It used to be you had to wait to level 20 to get Concussive Pulse, but they've done away with that, and they said, here, you can have 2 abilities. We're going to nerf Torpedo Dash, number 1, so it doesn't go as far, and it is slower. So she does not get out of danger nearly as quick as she used to, but she's also got a knockback now that's going to do pretty hefty damage. So it's more utility for keeping Diva alive. Once you're 13, if you don't have a mech, you've unlocked a full talent bar, everything is going to be good. Do one of these, do one of those, run away. Or run in. I mean, if you gotta boot people towards your bomb, let's see here. Just drop it right there. We're gonna do one of those, boot them over there, keep them inside the big death circle, get them more towards the center. It's going to be that useful, I promise you. Pew Pew Pew, obviously, it's going to help you get your mech back faster. If you want to stay in mech form more often, and you're very good at landing your big shot, go for it. I think it's going to make pilot mode Diva pretty much inadequate, which is fine. I mean, you want to be in the mech more often than not, I think. But I just like having these abilities as a pilot, because not only do you get more damage when you're in pilot mode, you become kind of a target for the enemy team. They want to kill you. You're like a Murky without an egg, or an Abathur just hanging out in the middle of anywhere. It's like, oh my god, Diva, no mech. But you can dash, you can knock back, you can create a lot of havoc as a pilot, which is fucking good. Not to mention, if you have your Gladiator's medallion up, you can't be CC'd, and you'll still have plenty of time to get into your mech, which is fucking awesome. Like, tell me you don't love that. And at 16, I think you're going to have the entirety of the options you want to pick at this tier. It's going to be on preference. It's going to be based on the game. It's going to be based on, how you've been playing so far. So if your team's really ahead, if you're snowballing, if you can be aggressive in fights, you're going to take in for the kill, because you're going to get a lot of opportunity to go in and deal extra damage and be more survivable in the middle of the enemy team. The 10% max life on your mech is going to be very strong, and increasing your auto attack damage is going to be even more strong on top of that. So potentially you can increase your auto attack damage by 50% if you manage to hit 5 heroes with your boosters activated, which isn't terribly difficult, to be honest with you, especially if they're all bunched up and, you know, they're looking for a fight. Diverting power also going to be extremely strong, because this is going to increase the area of your defense matrix by a huge amount. And don't forget, you can readjust it now, so you can retarget it on characters that actually need to be stopped. But the radius is so big that you probably won't even need to. Not to mention, all the damage that's happening under the effects of the defense matrix is going to heal D.Va for 77 health while that's happening. So characters that are doing a lot of damage in like ticks, like Tassadar with his autos and his Psionic Storm, Tracer with her autos, say Nazebo with the spiders and the damage over time, all that stuff is going to proc a lot of this healing for D.Va, which is nuts. So obviously, let's say you have all 3 of those heroes bunched up in your defense matrix, you're not only cutting their damage by half, but you are healing all of the damage that they are doing to you, basically. Because it's all small damage, right, at this level. I don't actually know what auto attacks for Tracer and Tassadar hit for. Let's see, actually. Let's select enemy hero. Tassadar. Enemy hero changed. We will reset talents. Liquid, rush down, get on the point. Bunny hop, good to go. Diverting power. Okay, let's see. We're gonna toggle minions as well, so I can get all up in this piece. That's weird. It was only healing me for 28 a minute ago. Like, look at that. Hit me with another Psionic Storm. Do it. Not that one. Psionic Storm, please. Do the circle one. What the hell is wrong with you? Okay, yeah, that's cool. Can I have Psionic Storm now? Whatever. Here it is. That's pretty good. That's one character we healed for quite a bit. But as you can see, like, when there's big bursty abilities going on it, it's not as useful. So you want to be able to use it into fast auto attackers or lots of, you know, high tick ability damage. So it's good. Maybe not great, but definitely good. I also like In for the Kill better. So there's that. And then Stop and Pop. Yeah. Ta-da! It's the best. I love it. I have fun with it. Other talents that are cool. I mean, I'm not sure if I mentioned Nuclear Option.
Choose a talent. Choose a talent.
But just in case I didn't, here you go. We can set off our mech bomb 40% faster with our big shot. So now blows up quicker. Get in there. Do one of these. Do one of these. He's still standing in it.
Well done.
It's cool. You get the idea. It's a really neat change. It also, what does it do? When we're doing melee bonus damage, we're going to be getting 0.25 self-destruct charge on top of the 1% that we're getting for every 2 seconds of auto attacking. So, not bad. Certainly a cool adjustment to the ability. I like it a lot. Being able to blow up the bomb faster is wicked good. And I think, wasn't it in her cinematic where she like shot her mech and she blew it up on the that was cool. I have to go back and watch that. It's really neat though. I really like that changed that talent, even though I'm always going to be picking this one. Boop. But anyway, that's it for Diva. I do want to show you guys the new skins before this video inevitably corrupts after 30 minutes. So we're trying to keep it below the amount of time that I need it to be. Let's see who got... we'll do heroes. Tank. May got some new skins. They're going to be undead skins. Ta-da! I still don't love May, but these skins are fucking cool. And then there is... Where's Arthas? There he is. Skins. Much cooler because it's a StarCraft, Warcraft, and Overwatch crossover, I guess. King of Blades. Arthas. Boom. So cool. Like, look at this. This is the best one, obviously, but fucking amazing. And then Bruisers. Artanis and Gazlowe got the others. You've probably already seen the Gazlowe one by now from the video. Yes. Well, a little bit ago. But this is Artanis. He is Draenei Artanis. Artanis always gets the best skins. Like, look at this shit. This is so good. I fucking love it. Absolutely fucking love it. And then Gazlowe. This is my favorite. The Bumblebee color scheme. It's got pretty good, man. It's got pretty good. And then his default colors on the SCV. It's just so cool. I was just like... not even a day or two ago, like, why don't I have an SCV hero? And then they give me this, and I'm so much happier with the Gazlowe changes plus SCV skin. Fuck yeah, this is the way it goes. But that's going to be it for me today. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe your heart out, and I will be back tomorrow with the normal stuff. The patch is going to hit next week, so Monday the 7th, and that's when all the changes go live. But thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a fantastic day. I'll see you next time.